have a cabin crew student here. So today we are going to have a group discussion between them. So I have divided two teams. One is Alpha team. Alpha team leader name is
Gaurang Vishnu.
okay, and Bravo team leader name is.
Siddharth Seni.
So are you excited, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a very simple topic I'm giving, that's love marriage and arranged marriage. Interesting topic. So Alpha team is going to tell about the love marriage is best according to them. So just introduce yourself. This is Gorang and
Hello guys, my name is Hina Sharma.
Hello guys, my name is Dinesh Rajak.
okay. So Bravo team side,
Hello guys, my name is Siddharth Seni.
Siddharth
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vinita Prasad.
and
Hello everyone, my name is Tanu Sharma.
okay, and they are listeners. So they will observe. So let's start. So Gorang, please start your points about love marriage.
Well, I would like to put my favor in terms of love marriage. So, love marriage, I support this because it's not only like that two families are in support of each other, but the thing is, in fact, it shows an independence that the partner, whether the male or the female, are in terms of their favor and trying to convince their families. That shows their boldness and their reciprocation in terms of what they're going to do in their future. So that's why I support love marriage.
Okay.
So my topic is arranged marriage. So arranged marriage is the best example of supportiveness and also best communication, best understanding between the couple. That's why arranged marriage is best.
Okay. So the parent supports.
Yeah, family supports.
Okay.
But
And
that happens also in love marriage. I mean, there are less chances in that. But if you think according to future that practically, if you convince your parents, there would be a wider chance that you would be happy with your partner also. It's like in arranged marriage, the parents decide everything. But when you get a chance that you're able to date independently and understand what your partner wants, and you convince your parents also. So that's a two-sided thing for you.
But in love marriage happens sometime. But arranged marriage is the best example of these things.
Well, times changing, and obviously love marriage is also increasing more at forward.
But according to our society and our parents also, arranged marriage is the best.
Well, major cities like Delhi, Bangalore, Shillong also, Ahmedabad. These are more going for love marriages nowadays. What do you say about that?
Not Ahmedabad and Mumbai also, our country, our eras also
So
going
you are
for love
supporting my
marriage.
term.
No, I'm not supporting your topic. If I talk about arranged marriage, so arranged marriage is the best according to our society, our surroundings also, and most of the people prefer arranged marriage.
okay. And why do you support Vinita to the arranged marriage?
Because I know that as I heard about the arranged marriage, we can go long term goals with the arranged marriage because we can see in our surrounding areas those person who are getting a love marriage they are going to break their relation very fast. So that's why I support arranged marriage.
Okay, so but I have seen many people like even in arranged marriage they have affairs and they cheat their own husband, and even the rapid cases are increasing. Like you have seen that drum cases where she killed her own husband. So obviously love marriage is good and well.
So again, I would like to encounter your point. You are saying that many cases is happening in the arranged marriage and as well as love marriage. But I would like to say that if you will find a many disadvantages, so you will get in a love marriage rather than arranged marriage.
So I want to add one more point. In arranged marriage, they require dowry, no dowry.
Okay. In arranged marriage, they demand for the dowry system. Okay.
Yes, and love marriage.
It doesn't
not-
require.
Yes, it doesn't require dowry.
Okay. So it's a benefit of it.
But I would say that nowadays in the arranged marriage, there is no requirement of the dowry, and as well as the people, the in-laws of the girl, they are not asking for the dowry. So you cannot mention this point because they have understanding now.
Well, practically families
If yes,
give.
practically I have seen a lot of times. So telling my experience.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
I
parents
feel.
give it as an excuse and they say that we are giving you as a gift, we are giving you this. So practically they're giving dowry, but they think they're giving as a gift from their side, but it's actually wrong.
There's the parent side, not the in-laws asking for the dowry.
It's still wrong.
When in-laws ask, some of. But in the love marriage, if you are in the rural area and in the other cities, they are also asking for this. If in the love marriage as well. No, if they are not asking, so after the marriage, they will only taunt that girl that you are didn't bring anything from your house, you didn't have anything from your house. That kind of thing happen.
But it's accepted field. Not every year required to in the marriage.
So nowadays it's not in the arranged marriage.
Look, money is required in terms of living a stable future ahead. But the thing is, when it comes to marriage and you're marrying at a particular point in terms of love marriage, then at that point, dowry is not necessary. And if you're giving it also, be it at a certain extent, don't give like everything furniture. Because after a point, you would be blaming yourself that I have taken this. Some people would feel guilty, and maybe if you have taken it happily also, that's wrong. I think.
Okay, but most of the people and the parents, they think that it's their responsibility to give them. Not because of the dowry system is going on in India, but for that they think that if I will give, they will give that furniture and all things. So they think that my daughter and their daughter will live any good life, and she doesn't have any
If
problem.
obviously
Doesn't
parents
provide
want.
kind of facilities. It doesn't provide good life.
Who can?
Can.
Yes,
But
who
why
can?
it is need?
But most of the parents, they give the money as well in the bank account because of their daughter's future. They want that their daughter's future should be bright, and she doesn't. She will not have any kind of the requirement that she will ask to her in-laws. That's the
The
reason.
bank one is it's also one type of dowry. We
How
can
can
save.
they- how
Yeah,
can
we can
they
save.
Well, because
Sorry.
when parents
I'm not saying
look
that-
for a guy or a girl in terms of marriage, they see that whether the person is successful or not, they're looking for a good future ahead. So either believe in the person that who is actually married to the partner. Then otherwise don't look for it. You're giving the dowry also and you're thinking in mind that you need a backup plan. It's like a backup plan that you have a secure future but still need dowry to give it. So it's like unfair.
That is distracting from the topic. Our topic is love marriage and arranged marriage, it's not
But
dowry.
it's relatable to that.
It's not, I know, but our topic is love marriage and arranged marriage. It's not a part of the, like we can talk about only dowry.
In arranged
I know that
marriages,
parents, but I have said to you that parents, they feel their responsibility that they can give their daughter something good in their for their her future.
in arranged marriages, people don't know like what kind of a person is next when they're marrying to each other. They just have the probability with less chances that okay he might be a good person. But what are the chances if he may become like a bad person or something? And
Love marriage
secondly,
as well.
and secondly, if he is going for arranged marriage also, the parents decide everything. And if they decide, it's like the in-laws and our family members when they're talking to each other, it's like they're flirting with each other. Like the person is not able to decide anything. But in case of love marriages, we are able to decide what kind of person we are able to date, what's our type, how we have the choices, the independence, the ability, and the kind of live-in relationships also. We are able to experiment things and find the right person for ourselves.
In arranged marriage, the parents first ask to their daughter and son that you would like to be married with her or him. They will give the chance them to know that each other. So in the arranged marriage, it's also now is going on. We cannot say that now in the arranged marriage we don't know about any kind of person and we just be married them. No, it's kind of not things we need. They also try to be know each other first, and then they will give their answer that they want to be married with each other and not.
Well, for example, you are in an ocean on near the shore, and you are diving inside it. You don't know how deep is it, but you go slowly inside, and there are less probabilities that you would come alive because it's really deep. But in terms of love marriage, it's like you're riding a ship, and already being safe. You know that it would be able to carry you safe. But arranged marriage is like a hole inside, deep inside the water. You don't know what would happen. There are no probabilities about
But
that.
in love marriage, it's on you and it's on them that how to show them in front of the people. Nowadays, people have two faces. In the front of you, they will be goody goody, and beside you, they will criticize about you. So you cannot say that it's happened only in the arranged marriage. It's also happened in the love marriage as well.
That's a neutral phase. What you're saying is a neutral phase. You're supporting both the terms.
So it's the kind of thing that it's happened in the both sides. You cannot only say that it's happened only in the arranged marriage.
What I'm saying is you're supporting both the terms, arranged marriage and love marriage both. You have to support for
But both
arranged
sides
marriage,
have
right?
the disadvantage as well, and both sides have some good advantage. I will say.
You have to do it.
Okay, so in love marriage, we have spent many more years, like we have spent 6 to 7 years or maybe 10 years. But in arranged marriage, you haven't spent 1 year, you haven't spent 6 months. It only takes maximum 5 to 6 months. They do ring ceremony, and after 4 to 5 months, they just marry the groom and bride. So you can't see the negative side of the particular person, but in love marriage, you have seen the positive and negative side, you have seen the ups and downs of a particular person. So it's really a major advantage to do love marriage.
After knowing each other since last 6 and 7 years, they still after 1 year, 2 years, they're getting divorced. Why? So you can see.
Not everywhere happens. That doesn't happen everywhere. There are many relationships which are successful also. And for example, if you're in a relationship also, if it becomes complex and you're fighting, that is not the solution that you just break up with a person or just that decide that you can't, it's not the right person for you. You have to sit down and decide the solution. What is the solution for it? Communicate with the next person.
But in the most of the in love marriages, that people don't. They only think that divorce is clear.
That's not true. That's not true.
If some people and couple has understanding between each other, so they try. But they decided that now we need to be separate, so they will not think about this thing.
No, actually, they have spent their whole year, 6 to 7 years. They have their understanding. Why will they get married and after that they will get divorced? They have their own understanding.
Okay, if you are saying that they have their own understanding, but like they know about all the things about their past, so after that they teach to each other. That's why relationships are they are breaking their relationships. So it's also major point that they are spending a lot of time together, but after some time the point comes on.
Well, that's the reason for that. Like what usually couples do, that they tell about themselves completely. They don't leave a spark. You have to, like, if you know each other very well also, you have to try to understand that you have to give yourself a reason that you are with the person at a particular point when you started this relationship, and now you're in a marriage. You have to understand that you can't leave the person. It doesn't show your severity.
But in many cases you can find easily, it happens.
It happens also in arranged marriage. Divorce doesn't happen in arranged marriage. It's not necessary.
If you will see the case, so amount will be high in love marriage.
How so?
It is not possible.
It is not possible. How can you say?
So it's depend on the person. If you are choosing a gentleman or some other
Look,
kind of
different
player.
people have different personalities. That doesn't mean the same person which you're telling about could be the next person also. Personalities are different.
But the cases are high in the love marriage because in the many places I have seen that many girls, they are making relationships because of the money, because of the personality, but they don't want to see the person understand.
But nowadays in arranged marriage also prenups are signed, alimonies are done. That if they have done the divorce, then what? That means they have a doubt in case, if needed, they sign a prenup or need an alimony for that in future maybe if some circumstance is done or something wrong happens, they need it. They also have a doubt. If they're so good at it, then why do arranged marriage do not have like any prenup or any alimony for that? Why it's not necessary? They also do that, right? It's not like love marriages only happens in that.
Can talk about the amount of the cases, high cases.
Probabilities are also increasing in arranged marriage, not like love marriage is only the one. Just because it's a type of a modern relationship that people do not support right now in India, that doesn't mean it's wrong.
Siddharth, do you also have any valid points that for the arranged marriage?
Okay. So, team as per this tell me, in love marriage, after the marriage, couples get divorced, and sometimes boys cheated the girls, and sometimes also girls cheated the boys. So, who is responsible for it?
Well, that's a different thing. Like,
Yes, husband, wife,
of
both
course,
responsible.
look, in a relationship, over time, when the distance creates, for example, I'm cheating on a person, and she doesn't know, she is loyal, but I'm cheating. Okay, that depends. Like maybe I have created a distance over time, and I didn't try to know, and she didn't see also. We are both blindfolded. But what should like couples keep in mind is that when you're in love marriage or in an arranged marriage also, the distance which is created through that is the reason for divorce. It's not necessarily like you go for cheating and you'll find a girl next day. You have to see over time that how the relationship's distance is close to you, and it should be maintained over time, whether like it's 40 years or more than that also. You have to continue with that point. You can't just leave it all.
So, during this phase, family not supported, and also parents not supported the both of couples. So, who is responsible for the take care?
Okay, I'll ask you the same question. What if it happens in arranged marriage that there's a distance and maybe the girl is cheating or the guy is cheating?
That time, family will support.
Family will support that. But
This is
main
benefit
reason,
of the arranged marriage.
no, the main reason is the person or the girl. He knows why is he divorcing, right? And why he has cheated. Family could only make them understand. And some of the people in the family would also say they're doing it wrong, samaj ke khilaf hai, society is against it. They're not supporting exactly, they're just trying to comfort them because they're worried about the society, not exactly what is going through between them, because only the couple could understand what's exactly happened between them.
So, I'm talking about support now.
They're supporting them.
Yeah.
Supporting them. No?
Supporting love or arrange?
Supporting arranged marriage.
That's what I have asked to you. Like exactly what if happens in arranged marriage? The same situation which goes through you.
His name is that, like, he's talking about the family members, like, groom has been chosen by the family members, but after fighting, who will support them? Family will support them in arranged marriage. If you are going for the love marriage,
By the
so
way, what kind of support are you talking about?
like, sir, like, if something happens between them, so
Okay, any controversy,
Any
any
controversy,
confusions.
yes,
So
yes.
you want to say that at least they have family, so
Like moral
they can
support,
communicate
kind of
with
support.
them for any small issues.
Look, family will support them, but the fact is, if they're supporting also, they have in mind that what will the society say. They don't care about what exactly is the issue between them. They just keep in mind they have to maintain their respect. And secondly, family can do it only till a certain extent, the help which they're asking for. After that, only the couple could decide they have decided the final decision or not. And what after that if the family still supported them and after that they have divorced? Now what?
but in many cases,
No,
like
leave the
my-
many cases. Just tell about this case we have taken as an example.
But at least family try to be support them and they try to save their relationship.
Exactly. In love marriage also, if any supporting person who is there, it's not like the couple doesn't have any friends or anyone. If the family members agreed the supporting like terms also that they're ready to help them, then in that case also they're helping them. So till a certain extent they also tried. It's not like in arranged marriage only it happens. There are many families who understand the modern relationships also.
You know, in the most of the girls and the boys, they if their parents are not agree with their decision, their love marriage, so they run from
Till
their
when?
home.
Till when they will not be able to
Most
understand.
of the time
They know
I-
it's their child, it's their daughter. They know that. After a certain point, they'll understand it.
I'm not saying that kind of thing. I'm saying that if their children, they didn't try, even didn't ask to their parents about any kind of thing, but they itself they visualized that my parents will not agree with this thing, and they run from the home, the both of girl and boy. So it is
Look,
good.
in the running case, that's the couple's fault. I may agree with that point. But the fact is, if you do not convey your message to your family, they will not be able to understand also. And if you take your decision yourself and do court marriage in terms of love relationships also, then after a point they will understand that in actual points, the daughter or the son that they got married with, they are a good person from the inside, so they'll understand after a point because they know it's their own daughter or son.
But you are saying it's happening sometime, not all the time. Because most of the parents, if the girl came after the marriage, so they will not like they don't accept that girl.
It's not like arranged marriages are like the it's
Hi
a
viewers, this is
completely
a group discussion between two groups. It's love marriage, arranged marriage, and love marriage. They're discussing about. Please continue.
I'm saying that it's not like arranged marriages are completely nourished and holy like the river Ganga. So they also have flaws.
The question is, we are in India, so do we have the culture of love marriage?
They do have,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
but due to the orthodox thinking and narrow-mindedness, they have the ability to not understand. It would take time, but eventually they would understand because then they also know. The many families know that it has to be changed after a while because the younger teens and the younger ones are now growing up and they have the maturity to understand things. They also know what kind of a person they are because they're their own daughter or son, so they will have to understand that.
So, if you talk about the arranged marriage ratios, the successful ratios we are talking about. So, can you please tell me the successful ratio in India?
In India, in terms of arranged marriages, the ratios are more successful because till now the love marriages have not been experimented completely, but it's still working more than now.
Okay, there is one viewer is saying only one girl is speaking, another's boy and girl. So you guys were talking. So I just want to add another sequence. You also please share your views on it.
Okay, so when we talk about the job cases in arranged marriage, usually the in-laws they don't take want their brides, sorry, want their the one who comes to their house to work in some particular places. But when we talk about the arranged marriage, the in-laws are more comfortable, and even they have their own modern thinking, so they would really appreciate her to do job positions in working in some job fields. And even when you talk about arranged marriages, the own groom restricts his own bride not to work in any particular jobs. So what will you say?
I would say that not only in love marriage, in the arranged marriage, you can see many women, they are doing job, and their close family also admires them and support them that you can grow in your life. They keep supporting them, that women are not for only the future. We cannot say that this thing only for in love marriage, as well as it is in
Sorry to
this.
disturb you, Vinita. Nowadays, but in arranged marriage also, people in-laws families are supporting to their daughter-in-law for the for the job
Yes, sir.
business nowadays.
But sir, the fact is in love marriages, the ratio is more in terms of understanding because the couples, in terms of like relationships and communication and coordination, they completely understand what kind of a person he is, and they before they decide to have a marriage and have a pact, they completely understand themselves that this is the person he is, and this is the person I am. They put their points and validity, and I'll be doing after marriage this and this. So accordingly, they decide that in future what they have to do. That's why in terms of arranged marriages, like there are less chances that the family would later support or not. I mean, I agree that there are chances that they would support, but there are less chances in terms of supporting in cases of arranged marriages.
Okay.
Even when we talk about the education, Before marriage, they say that we will support you, we will help you to assist in higher education. But after marriage, they do say that what will you do by studying? You can do household works. But when we talk about arranged marriage, they usually support a lot, a lot. I have seen own personal situations in our house.
All right. And Dinesh, what would you like to say that you are also in the favor of love marriage? So can you please any valid points from your side?
So, very most valid point is time and no understanding between the couples. They know a very long time.
Okay, they know each other for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
But
they-
in arranged marriage also, like sometimes the parents get, you know, they like somebody and for the engagement, and engagement goes 1 year, 2 year, like this. I think there's one focus towards one girl who has chosen by you and your parents, so you can give you 1 year, 2 years like this. So I think, what would you like to say? They can also understand each other.
In arranged marriage, both couples can understand each other very nicely and also.
But in a love marriage also they can understand.
Yes. So, but it depends on the couples and depends on their mindset also.
If they like
Nowadays,
somebody.
people decide completely. Na, in love marriages, they have a thing called dating. That's why they do it. They decide what kind of a situation they are in right now, and accordingly they take decisions. That's why love marriages have more probabilities of understanding.
How will they understand within a specific short duration? In love marriage, they spend their whole years with that partner.
As Sir said, I'm strongly agree with that point. They also spend their. So
You
how
have
many-
met in a particular meeting where they're offering you snacks and say that hi, namaste, and they're in traditional forms and saying that okay, this is our daughter, this is our son. They meet it and okay, they bring a smile. That's it. End of the day. Now next is the marriage stage, the engagement day, and you have done your engagement. After that, wedding. After that, your life starts, and the next day you know this is not the person expected.
And in arranged marriage, they don't show you the negative points of a particular person. They only show the positive points. Like what if the groom is drinking? He is smoking. What will you do? You
So
have
that-
to. He is smoking. What will you do? You
So
have
that-
to regret.
I'm agree that we will not able to get to know about him, but if you are spending a time so easily, you can get.
Will you spend time with before the marriage?
Yes, like you are going to get engagement. After that engagement, you can spend time.
Valid
You
point.
are not going to get married within 5 and 10 days.
And
If you are
nowadays,
agree, so
nowadays when
obviously you
parents
will
go
spend.
to see the girl or boy side, they say no, 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 he doesn't see even to their phone.
But sir, in love marriages, they're known for more than 2 years. After that, they take a decision. They don't. They take their complete time and understanding. And if she's not unsure, also, after that, the next partner makes her understand that I'm sure. And after that, they convince them completely. In arranged marriages, what they do is if they're meeting also, and after, in a particular period, they're deciding that now I've known this person. They have a short validation. After that, what? The next person has changed completely from what I have known in a particular period. Like for example, I'm knowing this girl for 6 months. Okay, and we are going to get married after a while. It's arranged marriage, and the person which I have seen is different. And after marriage, he's a different person. Two split personalities. What about that?
Did you remember the case of the Shraddha in Delhi, in Delhi? That she used to live with her boyfriend in the same home, but what happened with her? Her boyfriend killed her. Now,
Did you
what will you
remember
say on
this?
it?
There are many things.
Did you
There are many,
remember
so you cannot only judge only arranged marriage according to this point of.
Exactly. We would also say don't judge in terms of love marriages like that.
So Sam, I wanted to say, tell you that in the arranged love marriage also happen this kind of thing.
In arranged marriage also.
Yeah.
But it
But
totally
ratio is-
depends on the
ratio is high.
maturity of a
Yeah,
particular person.
exactly.
Yes. So in the arranged marriage you can say na, that in the maturity is all about the mindset and all of things. It's a mindset of the people. If they want to live with a person, they will never judge that person.
Well,
They-
at least in love marriages, we know what kind of the person is he in the next one. We totally
How
communicate.
can you know
We
that?
know for a long while. We know the person. We take complete life, enjoy our lives with them. Then after that, we decide to marry. You guys just go for a short period. Okay, I have known him. I have taken my time also. Now, yeah, I've known him for 7 months or a year. Now let's get married. After that, what? Things change.
In the love marriage also.
Huh?
In love marriage as
How
well.
will it
Like
change,
most of the
bro?
time, you can see in the newspaper that boys say that I will marry you, and they will run from the home, and then the boy rape with that girl. It's happened in the you can see
Okay,
in the
that's
newspaper.
a cheap thing to do. Exactly,
Yes.
rape is a
So
wrong
you
thing.
cannot say that in the arranged marriage we have a short period of time that we know each other, that we get the time.
Okay, I remember
But
this
in
case
the-
before that happened in Jodhpur exactly, and in that what happened is that the person was not agreeing. They had an arranged marriage. It had been 2 years of marriage, and after that she was not agreeing to a particular point, and the girl cut off her husband's hands and head, and was found in a river.
There are a lot of cases. We can't, discuss that cases, every cases, each and every cases.
So I also want to discuss about the cases, but I'm only telling you the truth.
Well, you're giving us the truth,
But
and
you
we are also
only-
putting us the
only
truth
judge the
reason.
arrangement is because of that we get only short period of time to know each other. We cannot say now parents are like understanding. They are know that what is the going on in the society. They give the chance to their girls.
Exactly. They
They
think
give the
about
chance-
society. They think about what would be. They don't care exactly about what the
I'm not
our
saying
daughter
that
wants,
they
what our
are
son
not
wants.
thinking. I'm saying that what is going on in our society and what is that thing. That nowadays parents give the priority to their girls. If
They
the
have
girl-
to.
Yes.
They have to.
But
They
before-
they are
before
giving
this
it
was
because they
happening,
know
but now it is
if our
happening.
daughter or son takes the wrong step, like takes our decision by our like understanding that what they want to give it, they didn't tell, and they take a wrong decision. They are worried at a particular point in mind that if he takes a wrong decision, then what? What will the society say? What are the respect?
But now most of the parents they don't think about the society. They think about their daughter.
Everyone thinks that's a complete lie.
Arranged marriage is only about respect, society, parents' respect. That's it.
In love marriage, you know.
Only for
They don't
society.
think about-
Again, I'll tell
Want to
the
make
two-sided of
special place in the
like the son side and the daughter side. They're completely flirting with each other. The parents. That's all what they do. They are laughing. They are acting. They like they know them for a long while. Good relations.
If a girl and a boy they don't have any doesn't have any girlfriend and boyfriend, so and now they have that age that parents should be the marry them. So what would you say?
Look,
Then they have to do arrange marriage.
it's not necessary. Everyone marries also, and many people stay bachelor also. What about that?
But
Okay, look, for
many
example,
bachelors
if they want
because
to,
of their
like
own
parents.
choice. That is their own choice.
Parents are deciding you to say that you want to do arranged marriage, and they say, but you disagree with their point and say that okay, if you will tell me to do arranged marriage, I won't. I'll only do love marriage, but they're not agreeing with that. And then he'll say, I want to stay bachelor. Okay, not you and not me also. I'll stay neutral.
So it's their own choice. Nobody forced them that they should be a bachelor in their life.
Well, in some cases they force.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's a really great group discussion between Alpha and Bravo teams. So they're just discussing about the love marriage and arranged marriage. So personally, if I ask that, so which thing do you prefer? So love marriage or arranged marriage
So it depends on the
situation?
situation and also couple.
Depends on the situation. That if you find any good girl and you find it,
Okay,
Okay.
so if you're going for a girl, you're looking for physical attributes or mental attributes? First, I would like to know about that.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
And which would you give more weight to? Mental attributes or physical attributes?
Mental attitude also.
Huh?
mentally also, eh?
Yeah.
She's fit.
And if your
mentally
parents are
fit.
not even allowing you to date, then what about that?
Sorry.
Parents are not allowing you, and they are giving you certain foundations, too many restrictions that you can't.
I try to convince.
You try to convince. Yeah, Indian society is working like that.
Yeah.
Yuvraj, thank you so much for your feedback. I remember that ex-student Yuvraj Singh coaching helped me a lot to start my journey in English speaking on my behalf. I can definitely say that best coaching for English learners. Thank you, Yuvraj. I hope you are doing well in your future. And if I ask to the Hina, what are your preference regarding?
Sir, if you're, I support both because if you're doing love marriage, it totally depends on the maturity of a particular person. And if you're doing arranged marriage, it's also, it's quite okay to do. I support both of them.
Okay, and Dinesh,
Sir, I also support both of.
both. You can do love marriage also, and you can
Not
do arranged marriage also.
sir, no, sir.
So you will do two marriages?
I will do only for one marriage, but I'm not sure what about this year. This maybe this is arranged marriage. This will arranged marriage and this will love marriage.
Okay, and Tanu this side. So please.
So, according to me, both are good. That both have some disadvantage and both have some good things.
Advantages. And Vinita here.
So I would prefer both things, but it depends on mindset. That if you are getting a good person, so you can go ahead.
Yes, if you get a good person in arranged marriage, you can go ahead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have some audience. So let them ask. Start with Hansraj. Hansraj, what are your preferences for arranged marriage or love marriage?
Sir, according to me, both are good.
सही से बताना.
Yes, sir.
डंडे बड़े नहीं करता. And Rahul,
Sir, both are good.
both are good. All you are saying both are good. What does it mean?
Sir, if we get a
You guys are confused about your future. What do you want to do that?
No, sir, actually, if you have a partner, you can go ahead with love marriage. If you
Okay,
don't
okay.
have
And you?
Somebody complete from according to me, both are.
according to both, right?
Love marriage.
According to me, love.
France same sir.
Siddharth is saying.
Siddhartha same sir. He's saying he's going for love marriage.
You?
Yeah sir.
But first of all, you have to focus on your skills and your career. Please don't think about the marriage now for 6 years,
Sir, we
okay?
have to keep in mind that we, according to our relationship and how to balance our career also. Both can go also, but it depends on the mentality and the person's mindset. What exactly can he balance those things? You could go with both also.
Okay, in our live, Jaipur International Airport also came to see your performances and they appreciated us good. You guys are doing really great. So thank you so much everyone for having this wonderful group discussion. So we are going to end this. So thank you everyone and thank you so much for audience who everyone who are looking this video. Okay, thank you from Success Inside. And